Good evening, Dr. Karthikeyan.
Good evening.
Thank you so much for not only being the board member of this organization and supporting us unconditionally, but the work that we have seen of yours through Buddha CEO has been very impressive. And that is what has brought us to the conclusion that meditation is something that we overlooked. And we want to ask you a question that since we are focused on mental strength, whether it's children or whether it's grown-ups, what role have you seen or experienced that meditation has on mental health?
Meditation is miraculous. That's what I wrote in one of my newsletters. I want to give a title, Meditation is Medication. When Sri Ravi Shankarji wanted to give me a message, he said, no, Karthikeyan, meditation is better than medication. So my paper was ready, so I had to give a title. So with hesitation, but I said, meditation is miraculous. I thought maybe I am overstating the statement, but I found later on, listening to the thousands of people in person and on Zoom platform, how the meditation, simple meditation has transformed their lives. Right from the children to elderly people to the doctors. I said I was fully justified in telling meditation is miraculous. That's why, last 2 years we have been I would say, appealing to the United Nations, telling, okay, there's an International Day of Yoga, declared because we've been asking for it last 20 years, ultimately when the Prime Minister went and addressed the UN, because it came from the practitioner, power of intention, the whole world accepted it. So 21st June became International Day of Yoga. The whole world is following it now, every country. But we found, originally when we said yoga, it of course includes pranayama and dhyanam also. But it has been confined practically only to the physical aspects of it. Yogasana is very important, no doubt about it, physical health. Not giving importance to the other aspects like pranayama and dhyanam. What is happening today is that the new pandemic is the pandemic of mental health, depression, all over the world. The richer countries, poor countries. In fact, the richer countries face more of dental problem. With all their prosperity, wealth and communication, we find suffering from mental depression. So the children, school-going children taking the guns and shooting each other and all that. And they have drug addiction. Of course, it is coming, unfortunately, to our country also. And because of drug addiction, they are prepared to kill even their own parents. All that has happened. And more prosperity, but less peace of mind. And marriages were lifelong, but what is happening is, even love marriages, lawyers tell me, most of them are busy with these divorce cases. I said, what happens? He said, because the arranged marriages, no. People are in love with each other for years together. Within 3 months, 4 months of the marriage, they want divorce. They don't know how to deal with the stress involved in all these things. So we have been promoting it. So we appeal to the United Nations. We have regional conferences, global conferences with eminent personalities coming and talking, not confining yourself to any particular religion or country. We see meditation as a technology. Even when we invited Akshay Patra, ISKCON people, when they come, the Swamijis, Prabhus, they believe that everything is Hare Krishna. But I'm involved in them also. So I invited them. I said, Prabhu, please come and talk here. Don't just talk about meditation. After then, we call people from various religions. You've also seen out of the conferences and all that. Widely accepted. We had the Vice President of India coming and many eminent doctors. So, for example, Dr. Ising Matai, who's Saukya. Saukya is a
wellness center in
Bangalore, where, King of England comes for treatment. Twice he came and stayed. Royalty have been coming. The king himself came. Twice it has happened. I invited him to talk. Then I asked, put a question. Tell me, Dr. Matai, originally we were treating only homeopathy in London. Now we incorporated all the alternate systems together. How is it you are able to get His Holiness the Dalai Lama, the king? He openly said in the conference, he said, I've been a meditator since my younger days. Every day I do meditation. He's a Catholic Christian. Every day I do Catholic meditation. And because of intensive meditation, when I look at a patient, I am able to diagnose correctly, immediately.
Oh, beautiful.
Once the diagnosis is done properly, the treatment is easier, you know what to give. And like this, many other, I don't want to take much time on this.
No,
we have been promoting it everywhere. And I found it is a cure not only for physical illness, mental illness also.
Mental illness.
Very, very important aspect because after all, most of them are psychosomatic. It starts with the mind. It goes to the body. This is it's not something new. Thousands of years our ancestors also have found it. That's why we gave a lot of importance to Dhyanam.
Jnana.
Bhakti, Dhyanam. We have intensive bhakti also the same thing. You have to. So we have been getting experts to come and talk and all that. And also seen some of the mental institutions. Now, for example, one instance earlier I tell you, I don't take your time. Amar Seva Sangam.
Sorry?
Amar Seva Sangam.
Amar Seva Sangam.
Down south, near 3 hours from Madurai, next to Kutralam Falls, there are two men, Ramakrishnan and Shankar Raman. I will not go to the history. At some point of time, both of them lost all sensations below the neck. But both of them decided we want to dedicate our lives to heal people. Shankar Raman was a brilliant chartered accountant. But from the time of birth, there is a wasting disease. At some point of time, he had to. They were called Aikudi. I support them for a long time. I'm going next week also there. So you see, it's a small village. You get hold of people who are only mostly first people without arms, legs or accident. They are treating them. Now, they are treating mentally ill people. The other day somebody was telling me, I got a child with cerebral palsy, so there is no cure, they say. I did some research on that. I asked these people, they said, we are treating them. What do you do? Meditation. I go to the website. I said, circulate it all over the world. I said, in case, they should not think there is no hope. So meditation is miraculous because where everybody else is given up. You see, ultimately, it's the stress. Stress, all medications, allopathic medication, whatever it is, they also cause side effects and all that thing. Whereas if you can go into the deeper, you can heal yourself. That's why great Mahavakyas like Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi, all that is all truisms. Only thing is, the problem is so big. How many such abandoned children you can save or leprosy people? She said, yes, the problem is too big. I cannot solve that. That doesn't mean I should do nothing. I will do whatever little I can. Like that.
Yes.
Like that, everyone should do it, like what you are doing now. What, our most respected Dr. Karan Singh has been doing. In his own way, he is spreading spirituality and all that thing. You may not trust, but one day it will catch up.
Yes.
Because there is only way of saving humanity.
No, thank you for your
See,
kind
after all,
words.
we are born, we have got a little bit of knowledge. That is even better. So is it not our duty to spread it? We are given that opportunity. So you see, that's why I write to the Honorable Prime Minister. I wrote to the Speaker of the Lok Sabha telling, please start 2 minutes of meditation for all the members of Parliament. You will find the proceedings going on smoothly. We writing to, I had the atrocity to write to Secretary General United Nations, World Bank. Many people have responded from my senior friends from World Bank. They circulate it to all over the world and all that thing. Ultimately, there is no solution. It may look too big, but nothing is impossible. Start somewhere, and it's our duty. Each one of us, what we can do it.
Thank you very much for your time.
Introduce the children, what you are doing it, amazing. I have seen, sir, recently I was in America on being for this program. 4-year-old child, I seen her sitting, because he's seeing the parents doing it. It's possible. But His Holiness Dalai Lama also said, no, sometime back I quoted him also telling, if every child is taught meditation, in one generation the world will be peaceful. People say, oh, children cannot be taught meditation. It is wrong. I have seen practically children doing meditation. Only one case of one Vicky. Recently, she became a young girl. 4 years back, she was on Zoom platform. Parents were sitting on the meditation, Zoom, because during the COVID, we had no choice. So on Zoom, we have started. So they asked me to promote it. Because, they think people know me. When I say something, people will join and all that. It happened. Her parents used to do it in Dallas. Then this young girl used to come and sit with them. Then I found sometimes, even after the parents left, she was sitting for the disruptive conference. Then she's corresponded with me. She said, sir, the teacher said you were the last in the class. How did you become first? She said, I'm doing meditation. And she was mischievous. She became a most responsible child. All that is on record. Then she started teaching to her colleagues also. One day the American teacher told her, Vicky, I am under a lot of stress. Put me through your meditation.
Nice.
All this, my personal experience, I'm telling you. So, nobody is born bad, everybody did have an opportunity of criminal. How do you deal with criminals? Because of the circumstances, they are not taught properly. All these things. So we can bring them to crime. There will be less of jails, less of police. What the police, United Nations cannot do, meditation can do it. Now, what is United Nations do? Watching the fun, what is happening. What are they? Are they able to control anything in West Asia or Ukraine? Thousands of women, children getting killed. Already they are doing their best, but not enough. So meditation is miraculous. I am convinced about it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's been very enlightening. And we'll certainly put this online for other people to get aware.
Sorry for the talk.
No, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's captured forever. Thank you very much.